Yep. Gotta. I just got the buzz. I just got a little buzz cut. It looks kind of weird on camera. I kind of. I like how it looks, but it's not really about how it was going to look. I knew it was probably not going to look that great. Um, I didn't even get the cut like really fully finished because I have ringworm apparently on the back of my neck, and now I have to deal with that. I've gotten it before on my arms because of eczema, but it should be fine. Anyways, why did I get this buzz cut? Why did I decide to cut all my hair off? It's partially there's like many reasons to it, but the main one is really monk mode. I'm locking in for this season of life for this season of the new year. It's a commitment to myself. It's a commitment to the YouTube channel. I want to actually like make significant progress. Like, cause I have the big goals, right? I have it up right there that I want to get 100K by April, and I want to get 250K by hopefully the end of the year, maybe before that. But I know that's not going to happen unless I put in more work. Because as I saw with my previous time frame of work, where it was basically all of last year, I didn't really go all in. I considered it my purpose, like YouTube, but I wasn't really like I wasn't on it. I wasn't on it as like much as I should have. The videos that I were posting, it was like every week and then every 2 weeks, and then it was so inconsistent. I didn't have a schedule. I didn't like tell my audience I was gonna be posting like a certain number of times a week. I didn't tell my audience like what my goals were. It wasn't clear where I was trying to get to in what time frame, and I knew that I wanted the big goal. I wanted the big thing. I wanted to achieve the goal of hitting 100K, of hitting 250K, but like, was I getting there at the rate I was working? No. So what is this? This is a symbol of my commitment, and to monk mode, but to also um, to going all in. The thing that I was talking about last video, which is also what I want to talk about in this video, because I've written on my wall. I have two pieces of paper. The ones that are right below the other three up top are the ones that are about monk mode and going all in. So I just want to talk to you quickly about what I've been doing. So sorry if there's background noise. It's my family. I live with my family. But the one on the bottom is about going all in. The one on top was the original plan for the new year, which I was going to do anyway, which is basically to read 10 pages a day. These are the ones that I chose for myself, like the variables. The other ones are 30 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of meditation. I think Iman, that those were his like base ones, and no weed. I don't smoke weed anyway. But I just put in cold showers in place for like the no smoking weed, because I already don't do that. But the variables that I put on top of that are a page of gratitude journaling, 10 pages of reading, and then also a video, 2 videos a week. I said Wednesday and Sunday, but it's probably not going to be exactly that. I don't know. Some days I'll post different. I might post 3 videos a week sometimes. So it's not going to be exactly that. And some extra stuff that I want to do is I want to start stretching, and I've been doing that decently consistently. I want to still commit even more to it, though, because I know I can make a lot of progress. And in the last video, I did have like a disclaimer in the comments after I posted it, because I didn't talk about how this period of intensity in your life, this monk mode, this going all in, it shouldn't actually last you like 2 years, 3 years. You're not like going all in. It's kind of narrowing down to almost a one-track mind for either a month to a year. So you're not going all in like for the rest of your life. I'm going all in on self-improvement. I'm going all in on YouTube. I'm going all in on fitness. Like, you choose one thing for a bit. You go like, it's the energy circle thing, right? You have the circle of energy and the arrows going out of it for all the different activities. And if you're going like this, a bunch of different arrows going everywhere, you're going to make no progress in all of them. You're going to be mediocre at everything. But if you go one arrow, it goes like this in one direction. So you're making a ton of progress in one direction, but you're not making any progress in the other directions. Or maybe you're making very minimal progress, because what you're doing is you're purposely focusing on one thing, and then your social life might suffer a little bit. Your social life might not suffer, but it's just going to be, there's not going to be any improvement there, or very much improvement at all. It's just going to be kind of steady, or it might go down even a little bit. So after you are done with this sort of season of intensity or season of no, you are going to play catch up with the other things. You're going to go back and focus on whatever has been suffering, your mental health, your whatever. Nothing should suffer very much. Nothing should deteriorate, but like, it's just ever so slightly neglected. You just go back and you get it back up to speed. You start improving your mental health, you start improving your physical health, whatever has been kind of neglected because of your extreme focus on one thing. And I also want to talk about the other paper like right under that, which is my going all in. It's even more than monk mode. It's like monk mode ultra, monk mode plus, where I'm trying to do like no degenerate music. I'm trying to do no like junk food or anything. It's just trying to fully commit. And with that one, it's been less because I just started it and I don't really have. It's not like with the one on top, the regular monk mode one. I don't really have like a habit tracker for any of that stuff because they're not really habits. It's just not doing specific things and reading it over every single day and trying to get that mindset into my head. It's mostly about the mindset of like just going even further so I can get the compounding results. So that's how I sort of planned it out. I use monk mode as the base and I put a bunch of things that I want to do. I put it all on my habit tracker and I know this can sometimes lead in a not great direction. I was watching a video where this guy was talking about how on self-improvement, a lot of guys will go super far, but they will basically just try to improve only. They're not enjoying their life. They're not even happy with what they're doing. They're just like, I have to improve, 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 improve. And even when they're seeing results, it's not like they're even happy with it or enjoying it or anything. And so this period of intensity is not an excuse for you to not be present, to like forget about relationships, because I think it always does come back to relationships in the end. And once you're done with this period of time where you're focusing mostly on yourself, probably go back to your relationships, to your social life, and try to catch up there and catch up with people and hang out a little bit and just not fully be in your house focusing on your craft, which is what you'll probably be doing if you're going to a period of intensity. I know a lot of people were just thinking about, what I'm really talking about here is a specific thing. Like for me, it's YouTube. For you, it could be fitness. It could be like a martial art, whatever your craft is, that's where you're going all in on. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I am doing that with YouTube. And it's just by, like I said, doing that base of monk mode. And then under that, let me take a sip of water. This is filtered water, actually good filtered water now. Finally got it installed, finally convinced my parents. And it doesn't taste different. It tastes a little bit different actually, but it's good. Finally got that in. Doing some health stuff as well, yeah. But as I was saying, you have that other part about you going all in, and that part is really about mentality. It's about getting into that mindset, like locking in every day. You're waking up, you're on schedule. You're planning each day, you're knowing what you're doing. That's what that's about. So that part, you're locking in on monk mode and also on just, some other things and what you're really trying to do and really getting that into your head. Because you have to understand every day, like you are working, this is a mission. So, it's not going to be easy. You kind of have to hammer it in your head and realize that this is going to take like a lot of work to achieve big goals. You could go consistently over time. This is probably a more healthy and steady way to do it. Sometimes you do have to get in that period of intensity though and really get the compounding results that you want, right? Because steady progress is really good, but you do kind of want it to be like that, the exponential results, the compounding results. So that's what I'm doing. You can plan yours out like that, or just have like reminders and write out or journal about, type out what you are doing, what the mission is, and how you're going to accomplish that, and then lock in and focus on it. It'll probably serve you very well for results in the end. Never stop improving. You'll be grateful for it later.